So this golf fitness 5 and 5 is really simple. We're going to get you into good golf posture. We're going to get you rotating. Okay, we're going to get you lifting your arms up nice and high. We're going to get you using your wrists properly as well. Really simple. Here you go. So first up, golf posture. So we need to be able to hinge our hips as well as maintain nice straight back posture as well. Okay, so 2 drills for that. Okay, we're going to do a hip hinge up against the wall to make sure we don't just bend your knees and round forwards, okay, to grab hold of the golf club, making sure we hinge backwards, push your bum backwards, load the hips up, okay. Feet back 6 inches away from the wall, heels 6 inches away from the wall, or chair or table, something to give you a little bit of feedback. Okay, then imagine getting into golf posture, push your bum backwards, okay, you can bend the knees a little bit, then stand up nice and tall, repeat, okay, if you're doing it all wrong then your bum's going to come nowhere near to your wall, chair, table, whatever you're using, okay, so bum backwards, good hip hinge, okay, is the first thing. Next thing would be making sure we have nice straight back posture, okay, so you can do exactly the same drill, hip hinge drill, but we're down your back this time, making sure that we keep 2 to 3 points of contact, so you know, back of your head, depends kind of preference, but at least, or between the shoulder blades and the top of your bum, shove a tiny gap down here, lower back, and obviously where your neck is, where your head's going to be too, so we don't want to see this, or too much the other way, so sort of like S posture or C posture, okay, so good feedback where the dowel is or where your golf club is into golf posture. Next up, can you rotate? So now we've got good posture, okay, we're in better setup position. Can we now rotate, okay, from that position? So we're going to do one trunk rotation, stretch lying down, we're going to do one kneeling, and we're going to do one standing up. Here we go. So we're going to start with open books. To begin with, so you're going to pop down onto your sides, knees up nice and high in line with the hips, one hand out on top of the other one, okay, then opening up, trying to get your shoulder down towards the ground behind you. Breathing out as we stretch back, breathing in, okay, nice and relaxed, breathing out. Okay, aim to keep the knees down, don't let the knees get pulled with you, okay. So, nice control this motion, this movement. Next, obviously the other side. Okay, so that's open books, then now next we're on all fours. So, if anything, knees slightly wide in the hip, hip width, hands below your shoulders, one hand behind your head. You're going to get elbow down, then elbow up, shoulder blades back at the top. Okay, repeat, elbows down, elbow up, follow your elbow with your eyes at the top. Really getting good, really opening up the chest at the top, turning the elbow back as far as you can, which will see you looking up, following your elbow with your eyes. So both sides with those trunk rotations on all fours. Next we're going to do an A stretch from standing. So now we're standing up, golf posture, going to grab hold of your right knee with your left hand, keeping the hips still, rotating back again, following your hand with your eyes, back down, repeat. So once you've done right side, then left. Really looking to sort of isolate just the trunk rotation by holding the lower body and the hips still. Next up, we want to get our hands nice and high, okay, nice and high position into the backswing. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a lat stretch, okay, so a shoulder stretch for the lats down here, and then a chest stretch. So we're going to come up to the wall, something's not going to move, hands about head height, okay, bum backwards, head down between your arms, making sure, okay, a nice back posture during this, arms straight. So holding this position, this is a holding stretch, 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, then we're going to do a chest stretch. So I'm going to put my hand above head height this time, elbow against the wall as well, step forwards, turn away. I'm feeling this stretch right across the sort of front of the shoulder, pec, chest. Okay, so that will really help get into this top position here, into the backswing, also being able to get all the way through into a good follow through position as well. So after we've got the wrists, we've managed to get into good golf posture, we've managed to rotate, we've managed to get our arms up nice and high. We want to make sure our wrists are moving in the right position, okay? So there's a few things we need to be able to do. So we need deviation, up and down, or cocking and uncocking the wrists. We need extension and flexion, and we also need pronation and supination. Okay, so nice and simple, we do extension and flexion stretch, so one arm out. At this point, it doesn't really matter whether you do this on the floor, up against the wall, elbow bent, elbow stretch, as long as you're doing something to begin with. What are we doing? The flexion next. Obviously both sides, flexion, extension. For our deviation drill, I'm going to use dumbbell. You can use a golf club as well, so we're going to start elbow by the side, just looking for deviation up and down from the wrist here. Alternatively, like I say, you can kind of use a golf club as well. And similarly for pronation, supination, pronation, supination, pronation, supination. Similarly, you can use a golf club for that as well to work on your pronation and supination of the wrists. So you go, this golf fitness of 5 and 5, it's really simple, really looking at kind of a few basic ideas of getting into good golf posture with hip hinge and straight back posture, being able to then rotate, obviously forward and backwards, being able to get our hands up nice and high to create a good backswing position, but also being able to move through, downswing, follow through with good shoulder movement. And then being able to get our wrists in the right position for an efficient golf swing, for better ball contact, striking, hopefully everything leading to a more sort of efficient golf swing, and hopefully hitting the ball further as well. There you go.